Welcome to Fox Car Report. I'm Gary Gastelou. Memorial Day weekend is fast approaching, and along with honoring our fallen heroes, that means lots of auto racing. The Indy 500, Coca-Cola 600, and countless other events, including the Continental Tire SportsCar Challenge at Lime Rock Park, not far from here in Connecticut, where our guest today, Marine Staff Sergeant Liam Dwyer and Tom Long, will be competing in the Freedom Autosports Mazda MX-5 while raising awareness for the Semper Fi Fund for Injured Troops. Thanks so much for joining us today. Liam, you yourself are an injured Marine yourself. Not once, but twice. You were struck by IEDs in Iraq and Afghanistan. How do you get your life back on track after something like that happens, let alone go into racing and compete in a professional series?
It's simply a mindset of I'm not going to let anything stop me. From the moment I got injured, it was I'm not going to let this stop me. I'm going to keep pushing forward to get myself better. And cars have really been my way out. And fortunately for me, I got to meet Tom and Derek at the Rolex 24 in 2012. And they started watching me, took me under their wing, and now I get to race for Freedom Autosports in the Mazda MX-5 this year.
You actually started racing before your second injury where you lost your leg. Once that happened, how did you think, I'm going to be able to get back into a race car after this?
For the first 6 months, I didn't think that was ever going to be able to happen just due to the extensive injuries that I had there. But as my recovery progressed, and I realized I could walk, I could operate a clutch, I could still control my right leg and control my right arm, I realized this is something that I might be able to do. And it wasn't until summer of 2012 that I figured out how to put everything together and just slowly progressed from there, actually quite quickly progressed from there, getting into vintage racing, then getting into racing with NASA, and now racing in the IMSA series and the Continental Tire ST series. Operating
a clutch, and it's your left leg that you lost. How do you do that? Show us how this works.
So what we did here with long road racing and with my prosthetics department down at Bethesda, Maryland, we came up with this special leg here. Now, unlike the leg that I have that I'm wearing here, which is a biomechanical leg, this leg here is a purely mechanical knee here. You can see I can just bend it very easily with the force of my hands here. But what we did is we used the mechanical knee, we attached a pylon to the end of it, and then at the very end of the pylon is what we call a heim joint. And this heim joint slides over a shaft that we have welded onto the clutch pedal. We had to really come up and brainstorm with how to do this, because in the racing that we do, we need to do a driver change. And Tom here is my co-driver, so he needs to be able to jump in the car and operate the same car that I'm racing. So the trick was to have my leg permanently attached to the clutch pedal safely and securely, but also be able to detach quickly for a driver change. So the heim joint allows my foot to stay onto the clutch firmly. We have this cotter pin right here that allows the leg to stay there and not slide off. And then when we come in for a driver change, we yank this lever here, which releases the cotter pin from the shaft. The leg slides off. And we have a driver change assistant that comes and pulls me out of the car, yanks me out, and then Tom jumps in and drives the same car that I was driving with no other modifications to it.
Tom, you've been driving for a long time. You've trained a lot of drivers as well. Have you ever seen something like this in a pro series, or was this needed to be invented?
I haven't seen it before. It's fantastic. I mean, it was so exciting to be a part of this program and to have Liam part of Mazda and the MX-5 opportunity for Freedom Autosport, and it's just amazing what the guys have come up with and saw what we needed to do in order to make it work for both of us, and I couldn't be more excited for Liam and for the team.
The race this weekend at Lime Rock Park, it's your home track, I understand. They do run a lot of Mazdas up there. Short track, one left turn. And from what I heard, when you drive a Mazda there, at least the street cars, maybe not the race cars you're in, basically it's brake once, turn left once, and you keep your foot down the rest of the time. Is that pretty much how you do it?
That's pretty much how it's done there in a low horsepower car. The Mazda MX-5s are really suited well for Lime Rock. It's a very light, nimble car. We don't have the most horsepower, but they corner very well, which is what Lime Rock is all about. We definitely have the best car for the track. We won there last year. And we're hoping to do the same this year on the number 27, or get a Freedom car on the podium there.
Tom, you run in the street tuner class, 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder cars, very competitive. He seems to be ready to go. You guys think you got what it takes this year?
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, the team has done a phenomenal job prepping these Mazdas, and Liam has done such an amazing job in the car. Just the few times that we've had a chance to drive together, he's just a phenomenal driver and just an all-around great person. So I'm really looking forward to getting out there, and I think we've got it. I think we got what it takes.
I understand you actually signed up for the Marines after you saw the bombing of the USS Cole in 2000. You know that's in town this week for Fleet Week. I don't know if you heard that.
I did. I heard about that. Unfortunately, with my schedule this week, I'm not going to be able to stop by and see it. But know that my inspiration to join the Marine Corps is pretty much right here, and I could stop in and see it if I had the time to. It's actually it's pretty surreal to me. And I really wish I could get down there to see it this weekend.
Well, best of luck racing this weekend, and good luck in the service. You're still active duty, trying to keep with the Marines. So best of luck with your recovery there. Tom, also best of luck this weekend as well. You can follow the Continental Tire SportsCar Challenge on IMSA.com. And for the latest automotive news and reviews, head on over to FoxCarReport.com. We'll see you next time.